Hello everybody and welcome to Williams Warhammer World for Tactical Tuesday. Today I'm going to be talking about the High Elf core choice, the Lotheran Sea Guard. I like these guys. These guys come with spears, bows, and light armor for 3 points more if you give them shields. Now let's think about this. You can get either archers that can only shoot, or you can get spearmen that can only fight in close combat. So if you get Lotheran Sea Guard, they can do both. Now granted, they're 3 points more than the other troop choices or core choices, but you can do for the point cost the difference. You get 20 guys, 3 points, 60 points. I think you can make 60 points up with the shooting that you do with the Lotheran Sea Guard. You can, what I recommend, what I'm going to do, is I'm going to have my core troop as an anvil, right? My Lotheran Sea Guard, shooting, waiting for them to come to me, And then if they come to me, I'm going to get my extra rank. I have martial prowess, so I'm fighting in 3 ranks automatic. I have spears, so I'm fighting in 4 ranks. That's 20 attacks base, with always strikes first. The 20 attacks, always striking force, with strength 3. Granted, strength 3 is not the best, but armor is, there's not a lot of armor in this game. So you get to always strike first, hit. You hit on 3s or 4s, mainly 3s because, High Elves are really experts and, martial prowess are good at close combat, and they're good at, shooting too. They're hitting on 4s and 3s, depending on how far they are, the range increments and differences. But if you move up, you're going to take a negative from moving to shoot. If you just sit there and shoot, you maybe get 2 to 3 shots a turn, right? You get not 2 to 3 shots. Sorry, I had a rough day at work today, but I'm going to do this video anyway. You get 2 to 3 turns of shooting, depending on how far you guys deploy from each other. So, that's roughly with 15 guys, because martial prowess now, you get to shoot with 3 ranks, 15 shots a turn. It's not that bad. You're going to maybe hit maybe 8 times and deal maybe 3 to 4 wounds. They'll probably save 1 or 2. So, but eventually, it does add up, and you will get your points back. And all of that, you get to stand and shoot while they charge into you, and as they charge into you, you're fighting in 4 ranks. Granted, you don't want to take a charge from a chariot, or you don't want to take a charge from morphing cavalry, people with impact hits, but still, fighting in those 4 ranks and being able to stand and shoot as they charge into you, I feel it's a no-brainer being Lotheran Sea Guard. Granted, you can put the points elsewhere, and the points do add up. But I feel for core, I don't know why you want it. I mean, you can get the Silver Hounds if you go on a cavalry army, or you want some knights, or I'm bringing some Lotheran Reavers for chaff. But I think as good anvil units, they're not hammer, but for good anvil units, Sea Guard are really, really good. They have a 5-up armor save with the shield, and they have ranks. Of course, you're gonna put them in ranks because you got martial prowess. So, yeah. Granted, you can't charge with them. Well, even if you charge with them, you lose 1. You don't get supporting tanks because spears, because martial prowess, you get the 2 ranks. So, it kind of evens out with spears, which is kind of nice. So, if you think about it, archers are good, spear guard are good. Add them together, Lotheran Sea Guard are both. I really don't see a downside to bringing them other than the point cost, which is 3, which is it's 1 more point to give these guys shields than their base cost. Just 1 point. They don't have longbows, they have bows. Still, I don't see a downside to them. I would bring them. Starting off, you bring them. That's probably why they're in the Isle of Blood, or Island of Blood, however you pronounce it. Probably island, that's probably the correct way, not isle. But anyway, they're an Island of Blood. It's hard to say it because they're good troop choice, they're a good core choice, they're good core. So, I recommend them. That's a little bit how I would use them. Is don't move them. Let them come to you. Have your arm, put them in the center of your line, and let them come to you, and just shoot. I know it's like, oh, it's a gun line, but still, I mean, I have my, the sword math as a whole is to move and maneuver, but I'm only moving mainly on the flanks. And good news, I did manage to get a game in of fantasy this week, actually 2. So I'll be playing one game with my High Elves and one game with my High Elves, or Wood Elves. So Wood Elves and High Elves. I'll be playing one game of each, and finally I'll be able to get some fantasy in, and it's going to be good times. And I will be using the Phoenix, so if you guys are interested in seeing how that plays out, pay attention. I painted it up, the Dark Phoenix kind of motif we were talking about. I'm going to show you guys it. If you can give me your opinions on it, I would appreciate it. I know I'm not the best painter, but I think it came out okay. My friends like it, but they're not really into wargaming, but we'll see. So here it is. Just let me know what you think of it. God, I really need to learn how to use this camera better. But yeah, that's kind of it with the little dark Phoenix motif. So I left this black because I don't know what I want to do, if I want to put a rider on it or not. I know it comes with a removable piece, but I don't know. I still haven't. First of all, the magnet hasn't come in yet, so I can magnetize it. That's what I'm waiting for. But this is my Phoenix. I think it came out okay. So just let me know what you think, and I'll post my list on Thursday. But yeah, I'll post my list on my Thursday on what I'm bringing to the match. You guys can critique me, and I'll post both. I'll go over both my lists and my theories behind bringing them. My High Elves will probably be because that's what I have. But okay, thanks for watching, and hope to see you again on Thursday. Thank you.